So she says, okay, here's the plan. We're going to run from Harlem to Washington, D.C., and Amir's going to drive the car behind us. And I kind of looked at her. I said, how many people you got? She said, 4. I said, that's really cool. You know, that's like 84 miles apiece, right? And she went, oh. I said, we can figure this out.
This idea became a 240-mile relay from New York City to Washington, D.C., raising $100,000 for Planned Parenthood, and arrived in D.C. only hours before the Women's March on January 21st.
It was crazy. It was the single most impressive athletic thing I've ever been a part of in my life.
It grew larger than they ever expected, which Mary Arnold first experienced while running near Philadelphia.
Then I heard somebody yelling at me, but not knowing who I was. And this lovely woman named Rebecca was going, hey, hey. And I was like, hi. She's like, Run for All Women, right? I'm like, yes, ma'am. And she'd been waiting at the end of her driveway for an hour. She said, I put my kids with the sitter. My husband's up the street. What do you need? And I was like, a bottle of water? And this lovely man appeared with a case of water. So every mile we picked up more people and more people and more people and more people. And by the time we got to Center City, there was 150 people in the group.
All in all, more than 1,000 runners took part, and many cheered along the route, including a crowd hoping for a speech from Mary after she ran 85 miles on her own.
Everything you guys are doing tonight, everything you're standing for, the fact that you're all here on a sidewalk at, I think it's allegedly 10 p.m. on Thursday. 10:15? Yeah! I have not slept in 35 hours, so we'll make it work.
This one lovely woman who's now a brand ambassador of ours said, for the first time in 2 months, I felt hope. It's amazing how much stronger people feel after they've achieved a goal. And running from New York City to Washington, D.C. and covering all those miles really was a moment of like, yeah, we can drive this forward.
So Mary Arnold joined longtime friend and collaborator Allison Desir to help create Run for All Women.
It's about empowerment through fitness, engaging in grassroots activism, and resisting the status quo. We politically are in a place now where it's more important than ever to really advance the conversation around women's rights, period. Not just women's reproductive rights, but women's rights, period. It's using fitness as a platform to empower people to then take that next step and have a conversation around it.
And part of that is to help combat the harassment and fear that can happen when even just going for a run, especially in the city.
I've been followed. I've been chased. I was walking home from a party one night and had to run into the middle of the street and slam my hands down on a cab to get him to stop, to get away from somebody that was pursuing me. And that is part of the reason why I really enjoy working with empowering female athletes. But in general, the impetus for me getting involved with Run for All Women was the feeling that I had to be a part of it as a female in general.
As an athlete herself, Mary runs ultramarathons, including 100-mile races.
For me, it's about identifying the problem and figuring out how to fix it. And that's part of why I like ultras, because it's a lot of problem solving. If you were a person that really enjoyed word problems as a kid, you'll really like ultra running, because it's a lot of figuring stuff out.
And running for more than 24 hours, almost entirely alone, puts someone in an interesting mental state.
Cognitive fatigue sets in, but it sets in at a different curve than physical fatigue. So you have some really interesting mental moments where you're just like, yeah, I just ran the last 7 miles, have no idea what I was thinking about. Random things will pop into your head, and sometimes you get tortured by them, and sometimes they're just really pleasant. I was once followed by the Silver Surfer for about 2 miles on a trail out in the middle of the Utah wilderness. And he waved at me, and I thought, well, that's probably not very good.
But when she's not running, Mary aims to bring free fitness all over New York City as a new leader of the workout group November Project.
Good morning! Good morning! Are you all good? Fuck yeah! Are you all good?
New York City is one of the most expensive places to actually stay fit. The average gym membership in New York City hovers close to $200, and it's totally inaccessible for a lot of people. And we want to bring the tribe to places where everybody can come work out for free. Essentially, it's really good people of every stripe and creed and color and background getting together to work out 1 to 3 times a week for free and explore their cities.
She hasn't made the workouts easy either.
As an athlete, as a person, as a former educator, a lot of times your limits are what you define as your limits. And when somebody pushes you just enough that you get past those, you're in totally uncharted territory. And that's part of why I hop up and down and I cheer and I chase people and I throw things and I make a lot of noise, because sometimes you just need that external stimuli for somebody to say, you know what, you can do that.
And she has brought that same energy to organizing events for Run for All Women, which just added 22 brand ambassadors to expand around the country.
I'm hoping to give women the confidence to get started. I want to help women see that, like, you can do this if you choose to. If you're somebody who loves going to the gym and pushing weights and loves to deadlift and loves to squat and you want to do CrossFit, go do it. Go be a badass about it. Waiting for somebody else to tell you what's going to make you happy is like waiting for the B train on the weekends. It's not coming. It's never happening. Go do it yourself.